Ola Amira, thank you very much for joining us today. If you're able to, can you say where you are and what the situation is there right now?
Hello, thank you so much for having me today. I'm right now at Gaza City. I'm a medical student. My name is Ola Amira, and I'm a medical student from Gaza. And the situation in Gaza is, I always say it's indescribable. The news failed to s- uh, uh, film what is really going in Gaza, but it's all life aspects have been severely affected. All life basics like food, clean water, even medications, or even the feeling of security and peace. All of these things are hard to get, and many people, since waking up in Gaza, every day they fight for taking their life basics. So the situation in Gaza uh, is so hard, is beyond what a human can endure.
Well, we've seen the pictures of what's happening. Of course, you know that journalists from the UK, from the US and other Western nations aren't able to get into the reporting, so we have to rely on you guys to tell us what the situation is like there. Have you been under evacuation order as well?
Yeah, since the beginning of the war, my family and I have nearly got forcibly displaced for about 9 to 10 times. And of course, that displacement situation is the worst thing that a human can go through. Because either you will go have a tent in the street, or you go to a school shelter with 40 people with you in the same room, or you're going to get a house with a huge amount of rent, and you're going to share. Still, you're going to share the room with at least 15 people with you. So there's no privacy, and of course, water are not easy to get. You would have to hold it to get it manually. Um, no dignity, and the displacement situation is not suitable for humans. So what is going the threat of getting displaced again because of the Israeli forces getting entering Gaza is what making people in Gaza right now in full in the fear of getting displaced again, and they are prepared to get run at any moment right now.
The reporting suggests that that displacement order is coming. Have they told you where they want you to evacuate to?
No, the future is literally unknown. We don't know is going to be the safe area and what's not going to be the safe area. Even the safe areas are not safe because we have been displaced many times before. And even though we are displaced and we went to the area that the Israeli forces told us to go there, we still got bombed. Many times the house that we were in got bombed, and the situation was not safe at all, but at least is less dangerous than staying at the place that the Israeli told us to evacuate from. So no, we don't know where we're going to go for, and even if we knew, we have literally no place to go to, because uh, there are 2 million people in Gaza, and you are telling 2 million people to go to the same area. So it's so much crowded, and there is not enough places for everyone.
Yeah. So look, what we have been able to report is that the Israelis have started letting tents in to prepare for this safe area. I'm glad you clarified that it's called the safe area, but in the past when they've had these safe areas, it's never been safe because people have been killed there, they have been attacked. Since the fighting resumed and since the UN were unable to distribute aid, have you had to go to these Gaza Humanitarian Foundation sites to try and get aid? And can you describe what those areas are like?
Uh, it's like different traps. People go there with no other choice because they're hungry, and they try to get food, and they get bombed. trying to get food. So the people go there knowing that they're risking their lives, but they choose, they have no choice because their children or their mothers are asking for food. And otherwise, if they didn't die because of bombing, they would die from starvation. So people choose to go there, even though people there get bombed and die there. So it's not humanitarian at all. And the situation there is so bad. It's not helping at all. If AIDS is not reaching people, and people are risking their lives and they're dying there just to get food for their families.
Yeah, we were reporting yesterday that UNRWA say 1 in 3 children in Gaza City is malnourished at this point. When was the last time that you were able to get aid? We see video of aid being dropped from the sky, but I don't imagine you've seen any aid coming in via truck. Ola, I'm not sure if you can still hear me, Ola, but I wanted to find out when was the last time you were able to get to an aid distribution point? When's the last time you saw aid coming in to where you are?
And the aids are not being distributed to people. There are so little, and they may people getting AIDS, but that's not the case for all people. I personally and my family didn't get any AIDS in the last period since the start of the war again. The AIDS are not reaching us. They get stolen, or they are not not reach the storages or the people responsible for distributing it. So the people who get the AIDS, or if they manage to without losing their lives, they either choose to keep it for their family or they sell it at the market at crazy prices. So no, the AIDS are not reaching people. I personally, or all people I know, didn't get AIDS from any sources.
Yeah. Look, Ola Amira, look, we've run out of time, but I thank you for joining us. I wish you and your family the very, very best, and thank you for being with us, Ola, and thanks for telling your story. It's important that we hear what you've got to say.